So this is a review on the Crosman M4 BB/pellet gun. I think it's a really great gun for target practice, sporting, and just really anything to have fun in your backyard. It's really accurate, reliable, and just well made in general. So this will be a basic how-to and safety guide for this particular gun. Put it on. This is the front sight. You put it on like this, and you just screw it on with this little notch. So just like that. And you really want to adjust this based on your height. So to do this, simply push it on this lever, and you have full motion of how you want to do it. So now we are moving on to how to actually load the gun. So to do this, push this little cover to the side. Either pour BBs in or just put them in like this. That gun can load pellets too. So to load a pellet, you will have this, which will come with the package. You take a pellet, just like this one, and you just push it right into here, like this. You take the gun, you pull this back, and now this little place where the BBs would go, you push that right in there, and then you push that back, pull this back, and now this will grab the BB, and now we will slowly move it in here. Now your round is chambered, but it is not ready to fire yet. So once again, always remember your safety is on lock until the moment you pull the trigger. Always have your finger off the trigger, either like this, or like this. Never to point this at anybody. So once you have your round chambered, you're pretty much ready to fire. So to aim this and hold this properly, you want your stock right here to be right on your shoulder. Finger off the trigger like this until the moment you are going to fire, and have your other arm and hand on the grip right down here. So the sights on the gun are there for a reason. They're to actually aim at and line up your target with your eye. You must look through the front sight and the little dot right here. Look through that and line your eye up with this little notch on the rear sight. You do not want to aim at anything but your target. So when you're firing, it is also good to have some sort of eye protection on to protect your eyes from, for example, a bouncing BB or pellet. So for example, you can have a pair of these. These would pretty much work fine. So when you're actually ready to start firing, you're going to need some sort of target to aim at. So for example, that can from the distance that's hanging from the tree, when you have your gun, you're going to want to have your eyes looking at the can, your sights on the can, and your safety will then go off for you to then pull the trigger at the can. So arguably the most important thing to actually firing this gun is to pump it. If you were to lift this up and close it back down, it will fill this with air pressure, which actually allows the projectile to be fired out of the barrel. So this can be pumped about 1 to 10 times, and you really only need 2 or 3 pumps to actually get a good shot. There are a few more safety checks that you will need to perform before you can put your gun away safely. For starters, unlock the safety and pull the trigger a couple of times. This will make sure that there is no lingering air pressure inside your pumping mechanism, which could potentially harm the internals of your gun. Next, make sure that there are no BBs or pellets that are chambered inside the gun. Lastly, always make sure that your safety is on lock. Then, once you put away your gun, keep it in a safe place.